Well, Wings, still here. Kubota. I wanted to sell it. Had it up for sale. We got this pile of junk in the way. We got to right here coming into the shop and it died. So we got to try to get it fired up. Part's supposed to be here tomorrow. I'm gonna try to get this thing fired up, get it on in here in the shop. I got stuff scattered all over the shop right now. It's a mess, and I've been working on a little project back here. But get this thing fired up, get it on in here, and see if we can't get it took back apart to where we can put the ignition system on it. The coil and the stator, the magneto, whatever you want to call that junk in behind the flywheel that generates a spark for your coil, all that stuff is apparently burned up. It won't charge the battery, it won't fire. It'll run till it gets a little bit warm, and then it's like you turn the key off. I guess you all seen that in the previous video. So we'll get it fired up, pull it in here, and take everything back off of it. The gas tank, the carburetor, the breather box, all that stuff has to come off, and try to get it down to where we can get everything took apart. And the parts are supposed to be here tomorrow, so hopefully I can get them put on. I thought we was gonna get some snow, but we didn't get any snow. We've got plenty of rain, and they're giving more rain for tomorrow. It sounds like it's going to be a raw day tomorrow, raining, wind blowing, just a nasty mess. But I was going to try to get this thing on in here today. It's still pretty cold out today, even with the wind blowing, but it is what it is. So hang tight, weenies. Alright guys, got it in there. It's running. It's been running for a few minutes now. So I don't know, it seems like it misses every now and then, but I don't really know. I mean, I'm kind of like my dad and some other people I've talked to, wonder if that's really going to fix it or not. Don't matter, we got them paid for and ordered, so we're going to try it and see anyway, regardless. And hopefully it will. But try to keep you all informed on this deal right here. I've got the flywheel cover and the tank is loose, so it's just kind of rattling, but I've got all that loose and off of it right now. So we'll see how long it runs, and we'll find out what it's going to do. I know y'all probably ain't interested in this, but I've got a little project going on, and I want to see what you all think. Some of y'all want to see this project going on, let me know in the comments. If not, then that's fine too. We're going to build a little train. That's just mocked up. I'm actually going to buy different plywood to use, but just trying to get it mocked up right now where I know what I need. But if y'all want to see that build, let me know in the comments, and you know, it'd be pretty cool. It'll be nice when it's done, but you guys just have to let me know. It sounds like the groundhog's going to run for now, but we'll see how long it runs. It's been running for probably about 8-10 minutes right now. So hold tight, weenies. Alright guys, so we got the heat cranking in here. Phew, I had to take my clothes off, my coveralls and my coat. It was just too much. But we got the heat cranking, and The groundhog run for about 18 minutes total before it died, and it just kapooted like it was nothing. So I don't know. I've unhooked this to make sure it wasn't in it. The oil sensor's unhooked. All them little sensors that could be causing it to ground out and not fire, they're all unhooked. I don't know, I thought it was in the fuel at first, but we worked on that quite a bit, and me and one of my friends tried to start it when it quit on me back at his house with ether, and it wouldn't fire off of ether, so that told me that it was something in the firing system. That's how I come to the conclusion that it was probably the stator or the coil. And I've had a run around trying to get parts for this. Well, I won't bash nobody on YouTube, but if this don't fix it, guys, I'll probably end up, and there'll be a video on it if it happens, but if this don't fix it, I'll probably end up going to Northern Tools and getting a 420 Predator and putting in it and be done with it, because you can get parts for the Predator. That's not a problem, and that might be just my easiest way out on that deal. I mean, that motor runs good when it's running, but I don't know what it's got going on, and I don't like it. Somebody said it could be in the valves. I don't know if these motors have a compression relief or not. Some of them do. I don't really know. But I think my plan for now is to take the hood off completely to where I can see down in there and see the engine. And I may take the hood loose back here and go over the valves, make sure that they're adjusted right. Maybe run a compression test on it. Make sure it ain't got a blowhead gasket or something like that on it. But it's just an idea, and when the parts come in, I'll let you weenies know what's going on. So just hang tight, guys. Alright, guys, I know you all, some of you all wanted to see me change all these parts out. I said I would try to do it, but between the rain and the heat and everything in the shop, I didn't figure y'all would be able to hear good. So I didn't really get the video any of that. Plus I was excited and in a hurry to get it together. I wanted to see if I could get it fixed. But we'll fire this thing up and see what it does. I'm going to let it run for a little while, and I'll explain to y'all what's going on with it and whether it's fixed or not. So keep your fingers crossed, guys. Hang tight. He's running. So far so good, guys. It's been running for about 35-40 minutes now, and I've got it back together there for the most part. I still need to put the nuts on the front of the tank, but it's running. I just didn't put them on yet in case I had to take it back apart. So hopefully we're good. It is charging, I do believe. Seems awful bright. It ain't missing and going on like it was before, so that's a good thing. Alright, weenie. So that is a armature magneto and a stator on the groundhog, and I think we're good to go. There was a another thing down there that I thought was bad, so I had unhooked it previous to this, and I was right. When I touched the wire back to it, it died just like that. So that wasn't the only issue it had. It's got some sensors. You got your oil sensor. It's got another sensor there on the front of the motor. And I think that one on the front of the motor is actually a temperature sensor, and it must have been bad, because even if the motor was cool, if you touch a wire to it, it'll die. But I had done unhooked it before, and it still wouldn't run, so I think the parts that I ordered pretty well took care of the problem. And we'll see how it works. It's got some work to do. It's got we've got a water line, electric line put in. It's laying on top of the ground, so it's got to be put in before next week. We got 3 culverts that's 18 inches. They're 20 foot long. We got to put them in. That's back on the project where you seen me drive the swamp up. Then we got another water line for the same guy to do, and we got a water system on the farm to do. So it'll be interesting, guys. Stay tuned in, and like I said, let me know if y'all want to see this little project in the build. It'll be neat. So hope everyone has a good week. We're getting a lot of rain, kind of nasty, but is what it is. I can see the cows over there through the trees. They don't look too happy about the rain, but it's alright. Whatever. Keep cranking, weenie. Have a good one.